Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and I'm back with a new card reading for all of you today. Before starting with the reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the loving, positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms. So, without wasting any of our time, let's begin with the reading. This reading is meant for those soul counterparts who experienced blockages, challenges, and obstacles coming from either yours or your counterparts, or possibly both of your toxic parents. Okay? If it isn't about toxic parents, it possibly was black magic or another karmic connection your counterpart chose over you, thinking that he or she was the one, or he or she was their soul counterpart, but then it already ended up proving itself a karmic connection, or is going to in the future. So if it is not happening right now, this is what this reading is suggesting, that if not already, but in the coming future, in divine right time, not when you'd want it to happen or by the control of your counterpart, but in divine right timing, when God determines it or orchestrates it, this situation is going to come to an end catastrophically. Which means that if this blockage was coming from toxic parents, they are about to attract such negative changes and disastrous outcomes and events in their life, which is going to shake their complete foundation. And the same is going to happen with the karmic marriage, or in the karmic marriage or relationship your counterpart chose over you. Doesn't matter if this karmic situation or connection involves parents or another person, it'll come to an end by God's grace through way of divine intervention in divine right timing. You have to understand why I'm saying divine right timing again and again. If it is not happening right now, then this is going to happen when it's meant to be for you, depending on the divine life plan God has for you. Universe is suggesting you and letting you know here that as per your divine life plan, the situation is going to improve. Doesn't matter how horrible or hopeless it looks at this point of time, though it's going to take some time and things are going to be moving or changing at a very slow pace, which may frustrate you or irritate you here and there a little bit. But in those times, in those moments of change and transition, you are going to experience enormous, profound growth, healing, and transformation within yourself and in your life. Universe is letting you know here that this painful cycle is going to come to an end, and the pain people have caused you is going to be given to them times tenfold. Doesn't matter who these people are, whether it be toxic karmic parents or another person your counterpart chose over you who came into your life and literally destroyed your world or your connection with your counterpart, which is extremely important for you because it was not just a random casual connection but a soul connection. So the intensity of the pain just amplifies with a soul connection than a random casual connection, from which you can move on with time, but with divine connection you cannot just move on. It remains like that forever. That is why universe is letting you know that whoever caused this separation in your life or caused you pain is going to receive the same amount of pain times tenfold with much intensity than it was for you. I'm sorry for any and all background noises you might be hearing right now. Okay? This is what universe is letting you know. It doesn't matter how long it might take. It may take months or even years, for some decades, can't say. Just letting you know about how divine right timing works, and it's different for each and every one of you. And why it's different for each and every one of you is something that you need to understand and open your mind towards. So, here, through way of this reading, Divine is letting you all know that once these changes come to an end, once these cycles come to an end, once this karmic connection that your counterpart is in, whether it be related with their parents or another person, comes to an end abruptly, out of the blue, and catastrophically, you'll see that things are going to start moving in your desired direction, even if you are not there to see them or witness them in person, is what Divine is letting you all know. This reading suggests and explains that as of now, your situation looks completely hopeless, but a time will come when you'll have your wishes fulfilled in regards to this connection. And some of you may actually experience this in the coming future that's not very distant. Okay, as I said, this reading is not only meant for those who are experiencing these kind of changes at the moment, but for those as well who may experience these changes in the coming future when it's meant for them. Divine is letting you know that after your counterpart experiences whatever they are supposed to experience in their life, after learning their lessons, after going through their trials and tribulations, they're going to level up in emotional maturity, and they may actually turn into a completely different and changed person than how they are acting and behaving at this point of time. A new beginning is going to emerge and take place in your connection unexpectedly, but at a little slow pace. Your counterpart is going to come as a changed and transformed person from the experiences they're having or are presented with at the moment. After going through whatever it is they are going through, or after dealing with these people they are dealing with at the moment, they are going to learn and realize that nothing else matters than the purity one carries within their own heart. And that's when they're going to level up in maturity. They're going to realize their own worth and value as well as yours. And that's when they're going to connect deep with their own emotions, with their real true self. And then they're going to figure out or come to this realization and conclusion that the only thing that was real in their life and the only person that was true with them ever since the beginning is their own soul counterpart. Everyone else had a mask over their face. Everyone else was there with them or for them to either control them or get something from them, or to take advantage of them, or just to clear their karma with them. They are going to learn all of these lessons after going through these experiences or challenges they are presented with or are supposed to face in their life. That's what Divine is letting you all know through way of this reading. For some of you who are experiencing these changes at this point of time, where things have already ended in their life related with their karmic connections or associations, it is being shown here that a lot of them have grown and have matured enough to take a step towards you and make things right with you. For others, this is going to happen when it's meant to be. For those, it's their current situation. I see that your counterpart is willing to make changes in their life. They are willing to accept you as their soul counterpart. They are willing to make it work with you, and for that reason they are trying to collect information about you and may also be stalking you on your social media accounts or pages. Now it's the decision they've made that they want to pursue your connection and take it to the next level. That's why I said when the timing is going to be right and when it's meant for you, you'll have your wishes fulfilled in this connection. Some of you may experience this in the coming future. For others, it may happen in distant future when it's meant for you and it's part of your divine life plan. I see that your counterpart is going to deal with these karmic connections, and once they all come to an end, they're going to take a leap of faith in the direction of their true ultimate wish, which is going to lead them towards you. Because their ultimate wish is going to reunite with their soul counterpart or pursue their soul connection and take it to the next level. Some of them are in this energy at this point of time. For those, this is the current situation or the current energy of their connection. I see that they are planning, strategizing, and thinking a lot about how they can make it work with you, how they can bring an end to other situations or associations that aren't serving them. This is coming from those who have learned their lessons and are mature enough to see through people and their masks. If it's not happening right now, that doesn't mean that it's not for you, as I said. For some, it's talking about their current situation. For others, it's letting you know that if it's written that you're meant to be with your soul counterpart, it'll happen when it's meant for you. Okay? That's when you're going to get the commitment you want from your counterpart. That's when you're going to move forward with your counterpart, either in a solid committed relationship, or if you choose to, you may get married and start a new family. That's what I see is going to happen. But once these cycles come to an end and your counterpart learns their lessons, because if they do not learn their lesson, or if they are not learning their lessons at the moment, universe won't allow you to be with them or them to enter in your life. If they cannot give justice to you or your connection, if they cannot treat you right or understand your connection to its fullest. I'm not saying that they have to come perfect or they have to turn into a perfect person or an ideal person for you to pursue you or your connection. That's not what I mean. I'm letting you all know that the purpose of your connection comes first and foremost for the divine. Whatever purpose your connection has, if your counterpart isn't aligned with that purpose and you aren't working for that purpose, you aren't focused on your purpose, it won't happen until and unless universe brings you, both of you, in that state or in alignment of the purpose of your connection and with your individual soul purposes in your lives. Please pay attention to these things, as they are the most important things people usually overlook and pay no attention to, because they are so focused on why it's not happening and when it'll happen and it's all bullshit and things like that. Your connection isn't a 3D relationship. You have to understand that. So don't bring those rules and regulations or your criteria into the picture when you try to figure it out, because it just won't work. Okay? So here I see that the offer you want is going to come. The commitment you want is going to come. The relationship you want is going to get manifested for you. The love, the care, the concern, and everything that you ever wished for from your counterpart or just in general is going to come true. But in divine right timing, not on yours, not on theirs, but when God decides it for you. That's all this reading is talking about. So overall, universe is just saying that if you can wait, then wait. It's up to you. If you do not want to, then do whatever comes to your mind or your heart says. You can focus onto something much more productive or constructive in the meantime when things are going on or working out behind the scenes. I'm just giving you the information that's coming out. Your personal choice and decision still is in your own hand. Okay, so again, if you can, wait for divine right timing. And I can't tell you how long it might take, though it looks like it might take months or for some even years, but still it's a general reading and not a personal one. So depending on your personal situation and where you're at, make decisions accordingly. Okay, but overall it's just saying that wait. So if you can, that's what you choose to. The situation is going to improve. Doesn't matter how difficult it looks at this point of time. It can improve, and it will improve through way of divine intervention and God's grace as per your divine life plan. If you want to and if you choose to, then go with the flow and continue to move forward in your own life with your own inner self, healing, inner work, and any other goals, ambitions, and aspirations you may have that you may want to achieve or fulfill. Okay, focus on your purpose, focus on your growth, your personal development, and be true to yourself no matter who comes up to point fingers at you. No matter if it's one person or a group of people or thousands of them, you still got to be true to your own self. Okay, so there's one more message which divine is actually trying to highlight, and it's about forgiveness. Now, forgiveness is something that you choose in your own heart. It's not about denying the hurt that was caused. It's not about forsaking someone's actions which were wrong. It's not about that. It's about releasing those hurtful, vengeful emotions and feelings that you carry within your heart for other person, which actually affect you more than the other person. Yes, there is another element of forgiveness. It's all about understanding and realizing that whatever happens because of our own creation and manifestation. It doesn't matter how good we think of ourselves. We all are sinners. We all have done things we don't even remember all throughout our lifetimes on this planet or maybe on others. It's just that understanding that you have to develop, that yes, people have done you wrong, but they did it because they chose to live in darkness. Now, when someone comes out of the darkness, you can either be grateful for the change or the shift that took place, or you can simply hold on to the past and keep it all against you and the other person. That's completely up to you. I'm not saying that you have to accept this person. If you do not want to, it's your choice. I'm not telling you to act and behave in a way which is not aligned with your inner truths, values, and morals. I'm simply helping you understand the concept of forgiveness and what it actually means. Once you come to this realization that we all are souls and we actually all are on the same boat, you'll develop forgiveness for each and every person who has hurt you in the past. Doesn't matter how horribly they may have. You'll just develop forgiveness because you'll understand that they just were way far behind than you were on your spiritual journey. That's what it is. That's just all it is. Okay? It'll set you free from the anger. It'll set you free from the hurt. It'll set you free from repeating the same old patterns where you keep repeating the same cycles, or where you keep attracting the same kind of outcomes of people in your life because of the negative energy that either is stuck in your heart or you chose to carry within your heart because it was difficult for you to let that go. So I hope that you understand that, because without forgiveness, it won't happen. Without forgiveness, you won't be able to attract your relationship or connection or whatever it is that you wish to manifest here. So forgiveness is what is needed, And it'll only happen once you learn to look at things from a higher perspective and come to this deep realization that everyone that you encountered on your journey was just a part of it, and whatever they did was out of their ignorance and arrogance, and it came from the darkness they were living in. If they were into light, then they would have acted and behaved in a way like you would have done, because you're a grown person, or you were a grown person, and you learned your lessons. I hope that helps, okay? I hope that helps you understand what I'm trying to explain here. I'm not saying that you completely forget about everything and accept them back into your life without paying attention to the red flags or anything else. That's not what I'm suggesting. You have to take everything into consideration and you have to pay attention to everything that comes along. But forgiveness is something that you develop within your heart. Okay? I hope. So that's all. This was your reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to me and this brought you the clarity you were seeking and were hoping to get. If that's what happened, do let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. That's all for now. I'll be back again. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. And if your heart says so, kindly follow through with the link given in the description box below to show your love and appreciation for the work we are doing here. That's all. Signing off for now. We'll be back sooner than later. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.